Well, from amongst the members present. So somebody should nominate someone.
Okay, I'd nominate John.
He could? Okay, or, yeah, he's right. Mr. Carr could also be nominated.
I nominated John.
Okay, so we have a nomination for John Norris as chair. Is there a second?
I'll second.
A second by Zach Weezer. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Norris. The meeting is yours.
Thank you. All right, I guess you already called the meeting to order. Since we've already had election of officers or chairperson, do I have to elect any other officers?
No, sir.
Okay. Has anybody read the minutes, or if so, would anybody?
I make a motion that we consider the minutes of January the 9th, 2013.
Motion to approve them. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. James, are you going to talk about this this action item number 4?
Actually, Ms. Ball is going to discuss the details of it.
We have a consideration for a zone change in the extraterritorial zoning. In your packets, you can see the drawing. The area they're wanting to change from an R1 to an R4 industrial is only 300 foot in the ETZ. The rest of it is out in the county, their area. You can kind of get a gist of where this
So
is
it's
at.
just on the edge.
Yes, it's just 300 foot of their project area is in the ETZ. The rest of it's out in the county.
Patrick, is there anything else we need to consider before taking that action? Is it kind of a standard deal, or is there any implications or anything we need to look at?
You know, I think it's pretty straightforward. They're looking for a zoning change. The zoning is to an R4 industrial. Anytime you have anything of that particular nature, you look at whether there's going to be some adverse impact on property owners. I don't think in this situation there would be any excess noise or smells or dust, anything like that coming from the solar project. Obviously during the construction there may be some, but I think long term it's not like it's going to be smelting plants or anything like that. There was one question that came up that I've been made aware of as far as access. I think that issue has been addressed properly. There is some language in one of the documents that was submitted to the city that would give this applicant the right to file this application. The applicant is not the property owner, but there's documents that reflect authority to move forward with some governmental agencies. And so other than some questions that the zoning board might have about what the plans are, what kind of project, what some of the other issues are, I think it's relatively straightforward.
How are they going to access it? Are they going to access it from Oak Avenue or Oak Street? Are they going to access it from that road, 15th Street, about a half a mile? It's just a dirt. It doesn't. It's not even a road. It's
Oh, go ahead.
There is a 60-foot right-of-way easement to the south of this property that runs clear to Gum Street.
Okay, is that road?
It is a dirt road that goes up through there.
Are they going to maintain that to get to it in the bad weather and stuff, or how? What are their plans for their entry?
That they did not go over with me. They just said that would be either that or Oak Street, either one are county roads.
And how do the people on Oak Street feel about that? I mean, what kind of picture as to
project is that they're going to build that 60-foot road up through there that goes between Unit 2 and Unit 3 of Horizon Estates, not Horizon Estates, Mesquite Grove. Mm-hmm. They're going to build that road up through there so they can get access up to there.
And maintain where they can get in and out of it.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, they're going to build it. They may blacktop it, and then I think they're going to try to give it to
The county.
County.
If I'm not mistaken, those are the residents of Oak
They have
Avenue.
requested.
Oak
they have-
Grove.
They came to the last
Me-
county planning board and were requesting
Paved street.
a paving district, but they didn't have enough, I don't think they had enough signatures to,
No, I don't think they have enough signatures.
To get it done.
And what they want is they want most of those north-south streets taken care of. And those north-south streets are only gonna have 4 people that have to pay on it because of the way it's built.
right.
And nobody's gonna be able to
No, they
to
can't.
fork over $400,000 or $100,000 apiece.
There's more people that live on Oak than that.
Well, on Oak is a different story. Oak, there's gonna be about 25 people that'll split that, depending if the people on the north side choose to as well. But the ones that I was talking to, they were always complaining about the north-south streets weren't ever built and they weren't ever built. But if those are built under a paving district, there's only gonna be 4 property owners that are gonna have to take care of that bill.
When this subdivisions was put in, were there any restrictions or covenants or anything on the property?
I do not think so. I haven't found any, let's put it that way.
I know, I don't know if that was Bissett's property or
Yes,
also Bissett's.
Mr. Bissett's did
I don't think he put any covenants.
did all that subdivision and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
don't think there was.
It is not.
But I'm just curious as to know.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions or issues they'd like to bring up?
Actually, I'm trying to find an example of a solar panel farm.
And what kind of protection are they gonna have? Because we do live in an area where there is lightning a lot, and it draws lightning. What kind of protection will they have? Will they have lightning arresters and what have you? Because I know this is going to be supposedly sold to Lee County Electric. Is that correct? The electricity is?
I believe so.
Believe so.
There's supposed to be a transmission line somewhere close to this property where they can attach it to the grid fairly without doing cable all over the place.
This is
Very similar to that one we had out on the.
exactly
Yeah.
almost like what Lee County Electric had. Probably bigger. There's another good example. Red Bridge Road.
Sounds big.
There's also a couple down south.
Before you get to
What happens if these taken out to be removed? Is anybody going to be responsible for that?
It's private with the Fields. That's just the private one. Mr. Fields Dan Fields is selling them the land, and they're putting that solar farm in. And all I've been involved with so far is making sure that they get the road built and everything else. And
Well,
I don't have any particulars on that, but I imagine there is because the county just passed their appeal with them so that they don't have to pay the taxes up front. They do payment in lieu of taxes. And so I'm sure there's some other restrictions that go along with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm all for the energy saving thing, I mean, energy efficiency and green energy, but a lot of times these deals fall through and they don't do very well, and then they walk off and leave them, like the one they had down south of town and the one out here west of town. Took forever to get that all cleaned up, and one of them belonged to Lee County Electric. That's only my question.
Well, I think these are private contractors, and I think these are some of the people that are the ones out of Roswell that were doing the stuff in Roswell and stuff, and they're just moving over into Lee County.
Okay. What, were the landowners off of Oak advised of this? Were they given a notice that they were going to put this in, or that they had a thought of putting this in? Were they given legal notice?
No, nothing was given because it's all on section of land for Mr. Fields, and he has that whole section of land out there, and there's really no other neighbors.
Gee, yeah.
Notice to the adjacent landowners of the proposed zoning change.
And I did have this time and date for the meeting, if anybody had
Nobody
questions,
showed up.
and nobody showed up. So, and it was all the adjacent property owners to the north and south of this whole area, even though the project is only right here. I did go ahead and send it all to these, because I knew this was the same owner, so I made sure and send it out to the different property owners.
That's not good.
If there's no further discussion, is there a motion to approve the 300-foot strip that's in this zone? And I guess that's all we're approving, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Is there any other business come before the board before we close up shop? If there's no other business, I suggest we adjourn.
You heard?